Good night to all.
It will have blood. They say blood will have blood. Stones have been known to move and trees to speak. What is the night?
At odds with morning, which is which?
How sayest thou that Duncan denies his person at our great bidding?
Did you send to him, sir?
Tomorrow I will to the weird sisters. More shall they speak, for now I am bent to know by the worst means, the worst. I am in blood, stepped in so far that should I wade no more, returning were as tedious as go o'er.
You lack the season of all natures. Sleep.
Come, we'll to sleep. We are yet but young indeed.
The brinded cat hath mewed.
Thrice and once the hedge pig whined.
Harpier cries, 'tis time, 'tis time. Round about the cauldron go, in the poisoned entrails throw. Toad that under cold stone days and nights has 31. Sweltered venom, sleeping gut. Boil thou first in the charmed pot.
Double, double, toil and trouble, fire, burn, and cauldron bubble. Fillet of a fenny snake, into the cauldron boil and bake. Eye of newt and toe of frog, willows and hogs and dogs and all. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire, burn, and cauldron bubble.
Scale of dragon, tooth of wolf, mummies, vision of maw and gulf of the raven salt sea shark, root of hemlock digged in the dark. Curse of ship and curse of crew, gall of goat, and slips of yew slivered in the moon's eclipse, nose of Turk and Tartar's lips. Finger of birth-strangled babe, ditch delivered by a drab. Add thereto the tiger chaudron for the ingredients of our cauldron.
Double, double, toil and trouble, fire, burn, and cauldron bubble. Cool it with a baboon's blood, then the curse is firm and good.
Well done, sisters. I commend your pains, and everyone will share in the gains. And now about the cauldron sing, live elves and fairies in a ring, enchanting all that you put in.
Double, double toil and trouble, fire, burn, and cauldron bubble. By the pricking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes. Open knocks, whoever knocks.
Secret black and midnight hags, what is't you do?
A deed without a name.
I conjure you by that which you profess. However you come to know it, answer me to what I ask you.
Speak, demand.
We'll answer. Say if thou wouldst rather hear it from our mouths or from our masters.
Call 'em, let me see 'em.
Pour in sow's blood that hath eaten her nine. Pharaoh, grease that's sweating from the murderer's gibbet, throw into the flame. Come, come, high or low, thyself and office deftly show.
Tell me, thou unknown power.
He knows thy thought. Hear his speech, but say thou naught.
Macbeth, beware Macduff, beware the lane of life. Dismiss it, enough.
Whate'er thou art, for thy good caution thanks. Thou hast heard my fear aright. But one word more.
He will not be commanded. Here's another more potent than the first.
Had I 3 years, I'd hear thee.
Be bloody, bold, and resolute. Laugh to scorn the power of man, for none of woman born shall harm Macbeth.
Well, then live, Macduff. What need I fear of thee? Yet I'll make assurance double sure, and take a bond of faith. Thou shalt not live, that I may tell pale-hearted fear, it lies and sleep in spite of thunder. What is this that rises like the issue of a king, and wears upon its baby brow the rounded top of sovereignty?
Listen, but speak not to it.
Be lion-mettled, proud, and take no care who chase, who threats, or where conspirers are. Macbeth shall never relinquish thee until great Burnham Wood to high Dunsinane Hill shall come against him.
Well, that shall never be. Who can impress the forest, bid the tree unfix his earthbound root? Sweet bodements, good. Yet my heart throbs to know one thing. If thou art can tell so much, tell me, shall a banquet's issue ever reign in this kingdom?
Seek to know no more.
I will be satisfied. Deny me this, and an eternal curse fall upon thee. Let me know.
I'll charm the air to give a sound, and you perform your antic round, that this great king may kindly say, our duties did his welcome pay.
Where are they? Gone. Let this pernicious hour stand I accursed in the calendar. Come in without there.
What your graces will?
Sorry, you are the weird sisters.
No, my lord.
Claim they not by you.
No, indeed, my lord.
Infected be the air whereon they ride, and damn those that trust in them. I did hear the galloping of horse. Who came by?
'Twas 2 or 3, my lord. They came to give you word. Macduff has fled to England.
Fled to England?
Aye, my good lord.
Time now accursed. My anticipated my dread exploits. Thy flighty purpose never is o'ertook unless the deed go with it. From this moment, the castle of Macduff I will surprise, seize upon Fife, and give to the edge of the sword his wife, his babes, and all unfortunate souls that trace him in his line. No boasting like a fool. This deed I'll do before this purpose cool. Where are these gentlemen? Come, bring me where they are.
What had he done to make him fly the land?
You must have patience, madam.
He had none. Oh, his flight was madness. Our actions do make us traitors when our fears do not.
You know not whether it was his wisdom or his fear.
Wisdom? To leave his wife, to leave his babes, his mansion and his titles in a place from whence he doth fly? Oh, he loves us not. He wants the natural touch, for the poor wren, the most diminutive of birds, will fight her young ones in the nest against the owl. Oh, all is the fear. Nothing is the love. Wisdom? As little is the wisdom where the flight so runs against all reason.
I pray you, madam, school yourself. But for your husband, he is noble, just, judicious, and best knows the fits of the season. I dare not speak further, but know that he is constantly in thought about you, and cruel are the times when we are traitors and do not know ourselves. My pretty cousin, I pray you, blessings upon you.
Fathered he is, and yet he's fatherless.
I am so much the fool. I dare not stay longer. Should I do so, it would be to my disgrace and to your discomfort. I take my leave at once.
Sirrah, your father is dead. What will you do now? How will you live?
As birds do, Mother.
What? With worms and flies?
With what I get, I mean, and so do they.
Poor bird, thou shouldst never fear the net, nor lime, the pitfall, nor the gin.
Why should I, Mother? Poor birds are not set for. My father is not dead for all you're saying.
Yes, he is dead, but what wilt thou do for a father?
Nay, how will you do for a husband?
I can buy me 20 at any market.
Then you'll buy 'em to sell again.
Thou speakest with all thy wit, yet in faith with wit enough for thee.
Was my father a traitor, Mother?
Aye, that he was.
What is a traitor?
Why, one that swears and lies.
And be all traitors that do so?
Everyone that does so is a traitor and must be hanged.
And must they all be hanged that swear and lie?
Everyone.
Who must hang them?
Why, the honest men.
Then liars and swearers are fools, for there are liars and swearers enow to beat the honest men and hang up them.
Oh, God help thee, poor monkey. But what wilt thou do for a father?
If my father were dead, you'lt weep for him. If you were not, it were a good sign that I should quickly have a new father.
Poor prattler, how thou talkest.
Bless you, fair dame. I am not to you known, but in your state of honor, I am perfect. I doubt some danger does approach you nearly. If you take a homely man's advice, be not found here, hence with your little ones. To fright you thus, methinks I am too savage. To do worse to you were fell cruelty, which is too nigh your person. Heaven preserve you. I dare abide no longer.
Whither should I fly? I have done no harm. Yet I remember I live in this earthly world where to do harm is often laudable, to do good accounted dangerous folly. Why then, alas, do I put on that womanly defense to say that I have done no harm? What faces are these?
Where is your husband?
I hope in no place where such as you may find him.
He is a traitor.
Thou liest, you shag-eared villain.
You young fry of treachery.
He has killed me, mother. Run away, I pray you.
Oh!
Let us seek some desolate shade, and there weep our sad bosoms empty.
Let us rather hold fast the mortal sword, and like good men bestride our downfall and birthdom. Each new morn, new widows howl, new orphans cry, and new sorrows strike heaven in the face, that it resounds as if it felt with Scotland, and yells out like syllable of dolor.
What I believe, I wail, and what no believe, and what I can redress, I will. This tyrant, whose sole name blisters our tongues, was once thought honest. You have loved him well. He hath not touched you yet.
See, who comes here?
My countryman, and yet I know him not.
My ever-gentle cousin, welcome hither.
I know him now. Good God, be times remove the means that makes us strangers.
Sir, amen.
Stand Scotland where it did.
Alas, poor country, almost afraid to know itself. It cannot be called our mother, but our grave.
How does my wife?
Why, well.
And all my children?
Well, too.
The tyrant is not battered at their peace.
No, they were well at peace when I did leave them.
Be not a laggard of your speech. How goes it?
Now is the time of help. Your eye in Scotland would create soldiers and make our women fight to doff their dire distresses.
Be it their comfort, gracious England hath lent us good seaward, and 10,000 men.
Would I could answer this comfort with a like, but I have words that should be howled out in the desert air, lest hearing latch them.
What concerns they, the general cause?
No mind that's honest would in it share some woe, though the main part pertains to you alone.
If it be mine, keep it not from me. Quickly, let me have it.
Your castle is surprised, your wife and babes savagely slaughtered.
Merciful heaven! What man? Ne'er pull your hat upon your brow. Speak sorrow words. The grief that does not speak whispers the outfraught heart and bids it break.
My children too.
Wife, children, servants, all that could be found.
And I must be from thence. My wife killed too.
I have said.
Be comforted. Let's make us medicines of our great revenge to cure this deadly grief.
He has no children. All my pretty ones. Oh, hell kite. Did you say all? What? All my pretty chickens in their dam at one fell swoop?
Dispute it like a man.
I shall do so.
I must also feel it as a man. I cannot but remember the things that were most precious to me. Did heaven look on and would not take their part? Oh, sinful Macduff, they died for thee.
Let this be the whetstone of our sword. Let grief convert to anger. Blunt not the heart, enrage it.
No, I could play the woman with mine eyes, the braggart with my tongue. But oh, gentle heavens, front to front, bring thou this fiend of Scotland, and in my sword's length set him, and if he escape, heaven forgive him too.
This tune goes manly. Come, go we to the king, our power is ready. Receive what cheer you may. The night is long that doesn't find the day.
I have 2 nights watched with you, but can perceive no truth in your report. When was it she last walked?
Well, since His Majesty went into the field, I have seen her rise from her bed, throw her nightgown upon her, unlock her closet, take forth paper, fold it, write upon it, read it, afterwards seal it, and again return to bed. Yet all of this while in a most fast sleep.
In this slumbering agitation, besides her walking and other actual performances, what at any time have you heard her say?
That, sir, which I will not report after her.
You may to me, and 'tis most meet you should.
Neither to you nor anyone, having no witness to confirm my speech. Lo you, here she comes. This is her very guise. And upon my life, fast asleep. Observe her, stand close.
How came she by that light?
Why, it stood by her. She has light by her continually. 'Tis her command.
You see, her eyes are open.
Aye, but their sense is shut.
What does she do now? Look how she rubs her hands.
It is an accustomed action with her to seem thus washing her hands. I have known her continue in this a quarter of an hour.
Yet, here's a spot.
Hark, she speaks. I will set down what comes from her to satisfy my remembrance the more strongly.
Out, damn spot. Out, I say.
One, two. Why then, it's time to do it.
Oh, hell is murky. Fie, my lord, fie! A soldier and a feared. What need we fear? Who knows it when none can call our power to account? Who would have thought the old man to have so much blood in him?
Do you mark that?
The Thane of Fife had a wife. Where is she now? Will these hands ne'er be clean? No more of that, my lord. No more of that. You mar all with your starting.
Go to. You have known what you should not.
She has heard. She has spoke what she should not. I am sure of that. Heaven knows what she has known.
Here's the smell of blood still. All the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand.
What a sigh is there? The heart is sorely charged.
I would not have such a heart in my bosom for the dignity of the whole body.
Well, well, well.
Pray God it be, sir.
This disease is beyond my practice. Yet I have known those who have walked in their sleep, who have died wholly in their beds.
Wash your hands. Put on your nightgown. Look not so pale, I tell you yet again. Bank was buried and cannot come out his grave. To bed. To bed. There's knocking at the gate. Come. Come. Come, come, come. Give me your hand. What's done cannot be undone. To bed. To bed. To bed.